Electricast.
There are people out there all across the country pushing boundaries to grow the game of golf. Like champion speed golfer Lauren Cupp, who plays faster than anyone else. And Will Lowry, whose work in the golf community inspires more kids to get into the game. As a champion partner of the Masters, Bank of America supports everyone determined to find out what's possible. In golf and in life. What would you like the power to do? Bank of America. Bank of America N.A. member FDIC, copyright 2025, Bank of America Corporation, all rights reserved.
The kids are still at practice, and I have no idea what's for dinner.
You can get a rotisserie chicken and 2 sides for just $15 in as fast as an hour with Walmart Express Delivery.
Who said that? Who's in my house? Don't play with me, because I'm not the one.
It's just your friendly Walmart announcer. This is a commercial.
Oh, okay. You were saying dinner for a family was just $15?
Yep, it'll be at your door by the time you get the kids home from practice. Order now. Welcome to your Walmart. Subject to availability, restrictions and fees apply.
Now that was a helpful commercial.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to a spectacular situation that's about to dance into your ears, through your brain, all football, all the time. But
you could even call it super. Could you call it super?
You could probably call that feeling, if you were doling out superlatives, a super feeling. Bobby, it's just me and you since the power rankings, regular season power rankings show. I don't think it's just been me and you for a playoff show since we sort of joined forces with MTP Boston and started doing full playoff breakdowns, which has been a blast with everybody. But here we are, like an old shoe. We slot ourselves right back into the original toxic dynamic that is me and you talking about grown men hitting each other as hard as they can, or not, as the case may be. Finish your fucking tackles, Baltimore. Brutal. But listen, before we do that, I have to do something that, I think was like a bullet long time coming. I let it go in the regular season when you're conveniently absent for game shows after Dallas would, capitulate to a team they shouldn't have capitulated to. Most notably, you were just nowhere to be found after they lost to San Francisco in the regular season, just ghosted. And I was like, okay, I get it, whatever. It's fine, it's a running theme. They are on the power rankings. Dak had we were forced by you to have a Dak MVP conversation during the regular season. Thank God that has gone the way of the dodo and never to reappear again. But then the playoffs rolled around, Bob, and
oh my God.
And the Cowboys put in what felt to me like, yes, a thing that they've done before and will continue to do most likely in their existence, which is show up to the playoffs and not show up to the playoffs at all. And another thing that they seem to do is lose to the Green Bay Packers, and another thing they seem to do is lose in the fucking wild card round or the divisional round. But this one felt like the end all and be all of capitulations early in the playoffs for a franchise rapidly cementing itself as the team that does that. And I want to know everything. I mean, I know that everybody's probably talking about the Chiefs this week. Everybody's probably talking about the two conference championship games that we watched and the surprises therein. But Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift, we're going to get to all that. Don't worry, everybody. We're going to talk about all that stuff. We're going to do all the things that you've already heard on 16 other sports shows, just with our flair and panache. But I really do need to hold Bobby accountable here, because I need to hear it from you that Dak Prescott can't be the quarterback that wins you a Super Bowl. Mike McCarthy's staying on, and that's inexplicable. What's going on over there?
It's so inexplicable. I thought what you said about that game was the most one of the most perfect ways to sum it up I've heard. And the Cowboys cowboyed all over themselves, and then cowboyed some more up and down the field, and then they cowboyed some more, and it's just like, bro,
that is exactly what happened.
It was so early on. You knew exactly what was happening. It's just, I just don't know. That's the ceiling. That's where I'm at. Is this team is who they are. And it was the same thing back in the Jason Garrett days. It was the same thing, it's the same exact cycle all over again, man. I was talking to my buddy where I was like, I literally feel like I jumped in a time machine and I'm back in 2016 again. Because, we do have a quarterback who is technically top 10 in the league. We have one of the better defenses. We have some of the best weapons, but for some fucking godforsaken reason, they have put the leadership of the team as this dude that just can't seem to, when it comes down to it, scheme his way out of against better coaches. You know what I mean? Where it's like, bro, the Packers were so ready for everything that defense was going to do. And, that's a Dan Quinn thing against, I guess, his former coaches. I guess he's like 1-8 in his career total against coaches that he used to coach with. So like they know his defense, all that stuff. But it's just inexplicable how easy it is for the Cowboys to get out of a game plan that works well for them and get into this panic mode that you see for them, where it's like they just don't have a game plan anymore, where CeeDee Lamb disappears, Pollard disappears, and all of a sudden Dak's just a deer in the headlights getting pressured and sacked on every goddamn play. You have Romeo Doubs more wide open than literally I think he's ever been in his life. That one, bro, he fell down. He was so fucking wide open. He caught that ball, looked around, was like,
but it was such a singular quarterback performance from this postseason where, Lamar kind of shit the bed in a different way. I feel like CJ Stroud shit the bed, but we're fine with it because it's like, this is rookie year. He like already had overachieved. Like it was whatever. Like the Dak shitting the bed thing, like he came out in that game and just sucked like right away. Like just the second he walked on the field, he fucking sucked. And then it was almost worse that he decided to like play well in garbage time. Because like it was like, it almost made me more mad. I was like, so it was the pressure. It was the pressure that got to you. Like it was the occasion. All you're doing now that you know the game is gone and you're throwing the correct passes is telling me that you did let the occasion get to you, and the occasion was the wild card game. Like I'm saying, you weren't like underneath the fucking lights. Do you know the way you and I always have this conversation where you're like, I would just love to see you get to the Super Bowl, and I'm like, bro, you do not want to see your fucking team lose the Super Bowl. Like those images are burned into your fucking
we
brain
can't
for
even
the
get out
rest
of
of your
the
life.
fucking wild card round.
But,
I'm not even thinking about it.
But that's what I'm saying is like Dak Prescott, if by some miracle he made it to a Super Bowl, he would wilt under the lights so quickly.
Oh yeah.
Like it like I don't even know if he would leave the locker room. It would be a famous capitulation because he like we have these conversations. It's like there's ways athletes can pump themselves up and become like confident to the extreme, and like there's these mentalities that they should have. Whenever Dak does it, it just seems like a lie. It's like there's variations on that theme. Like when LeBron James says, yeah, I think I would win because I'm the best basketball player in the world, you fully believe him. There is a lot of talent to back that up, but it's like you believe he believes what he's saying, and I don't even think that Dak really believes what's coming out of his fucking mouth when he says certain things. And then he has performances like that really solidify the fact that he's a talented guy, and football is not life or death. It's not like the biggest fucking deal in the world. Like there's no, there's no shame in it, I guess. But the thing that really I think gets to you and gets to me about it is like, it's just your brain. Like you have all the fucking talent in the world, and you just don't have like enough character. Like you just don't have like the courage of your fucking convictions enough to like succeed here. That's terrible. Cause like talent wise, he's fine. He's good to great. And it's like, you're just tiny inside. That sucks. Like that's a fucking bummer. Because it was his fault, dude. Like at the end of the day, like you can scheme all you want. You can scheme all up and down, and there's all these conversations now. Oh, when they do the zone run, then they like break off, and I will say the Cowboys played a zone defense for the first time ever, and that was really weird. Like they played they played man to man the whole season, and then they were like, wait, watch this, and it was like, I get it. I get it
And
because it's like he's not a top 5 QB, Jordan Love. So you're like, all right, let's play zone
he
and
gave up
like let's
48
try to
fucking points.
let's
48
let's
fucking
try to
points.
trick him. I understand it on like the first couple of drives, dude. I genuinely do because it's like, all right, he's a rookie QB. He's like ahead of where he's like ever been before. Let's play zone on him. Let's see if we can like hide a safety and we'll put it with like one cloud guy and we'll just be like, kind of safe back there, but like we'll just let's just see if we can like get early turnovers and put him in some quicksand. I understand that. But to stick with it when you're just hemorrhaging points and you have better guys than them man to man, like those rookies, like if you put your guys on them and appropriately, it's like, oh, that kid's like had a really good game last game. Put our best cornerback on him. It's not rocket science, dude. You know what I mean? Like that's beating that Packers team in the divisional round. I know they had a good like run into the playoffs, and I know they they looked better than like a lot of people were giving them credit for during the season and stuff. But like that's writing your name on the paper when it comes to the test that is the playoffs. That's just right, spelling your own name correctly on the paper. Where the Cowboys are and where the Packers are, all they had to do was just write. It's like when the SATs, you get like 600 points automatically if you just spell your own name correctly. And they couldn't even spell their own fucking name correctly, and that's absolutely disastrous. I think you should blow the whole thing up. I think
they should have 100%.
I think you should just get rid of everybody. I think you should just.
I understand why they didn't, because it's McCarthy contract year. They're giving it one more shot with this whole thing, and I totally
didn't need to see
understand
Jerry Jones's like fucking deathly Gollum face weep on television either. By the way, like put him away, put him in a closet somewhere. For the love of God, I can't look at that.
I think he's a hologram. I think he's dead.
I can't. That's a terrible hologram. You can't make him look better. Jesus fucking Christ! Hologram technology is that bad?
I just don't see a different ceiling. I don't see it ending any different, because like we can sit here year after year and do the same exact goddamn conversation, man. And it's like, unless the only thing I could see, I think they're going to make a run at Derrick Henry in this offseason. And I think adding Derrick Henry to this offense could be dangerous for sure. I think he could add something amazing to it. Pollard's a free agent. I don't think they re-sign him.
I don't think that Derrick Henry in his currently constituted state elevates the backfield of the Cowboys past the flaws that they possess that are never going to get them to where they say they should be. And like you and I, I mean, I'm in a very similar situation. Like we have a lot of capital, so there's a lot to be said for that. But I'm not at all convinced that they're not going to fuck up the capital that they have. You know what I mean? Like that, because we retained fucking Flus, and you guys retained McCarthy in what like. It's one of those things.
The best.
It's
years
the best
of
coaching market
opposite,
that's
bro.
ever happened, and it's like to me,
on.
it's like okay, so we're in the best coaching market of all
Jim
time.
Harbaugh on the Cowboys would have been so fucking, or Belichick on the Cowboys, bro. Like,
yeah, and it's like, so you're gonna look back and be like, we knew at the time that it was the best coaching market available, and both Eberflus and McCarthy still have jobs for some inexplicable fucking reason. All right, well, let's talk about last weekend's games, the games that have just gone to pass. There's a few little storylines, obviously, as there always are in the National Football League, but we're going to pick and choose what to focus on tonight because, quite frankly, I'm just going to start with this. I don't give a shit that they put Taylor Swift on television for like 13 seconds every night.
I'm so fucking sick of it, dude.
I just don't care. Like, it's not anything to me. Like, there's still a football game going on, and if like it gets them like 7 million more viewers, like great. If you're gonna like criticize Taylor Swift, there's like a million reasons why you should criticize Taylor Swift. Like she's a billionaire. Inherently,
her music's pretty dope, bro. Her music.
I mean, sure. Her tunes are decent. She's a billionaire, which is inherently unethical.
I knew you were trouble when you walked in.
Yeah, it's very.
You don't like that one?
I liked it back in the day, but now the stakes are higher now, Bob. She's got the biggest platform in the world. She hasn't said a fucking word about Palestine, and everybody's like, "Oh, Taylor, like I'll vote for whoever."
There's conspiracies. There's conspiracies.
The conspiracy theories I'm so sick of, by the way, just overall in the NFL. Like the logo ones, I'm not allowing on this podcast. We're not discussing.
The logo one is kind of stupid.
That's the stupidest shit that I've ever fucking seen in my life. The rigging the game thing. I just need to tell you. The problem with the theory that they are in any way influencing the outcomes of their own games is to say that the NFL, the largest money-making enterprise in entertainment, right, is putting at risk their entire integrity of their product in order to get 5 million more viewers for the thing that already gets more viewers than anything else is an insane way to think about life. It's bananas. It's fun. If you're having fun, more power to you. But I have been where the sausage is made in my own industry, and I can tell you there is not that many smart, capable people getting in a room and forming a grand conspiracy to do something like that. There just isn't. I'm sorry. It's most of us are just flying fucking blind, just can't believe that we're there. So at the end of the day, if you really think that they all got in a room and said, let's make it so that people don't believe us when we say the score, the most important thing in a sporting event is the score. Yeah, I doubt it, Bob. I doubt it. I did to get 5 million more viewers for the thing that is used as in a sentence to describe the unit of measurement of the most people you can think of. It's like that's a Super Bowl's worth of people. Like when people use that metaphor, they're using it to describe an already fucketh of amount of people, a million buckets, a trillion people is the measurement of a Super Bowl. And they're like, what about the Swifties? We got to get them in. Let's risk the integrity of the product. Let's risk the entire integrity of the product just to get the Swifties.
I can still hear you. You just froze. It's a funny position too. But so you don't think it could be a little NBA though, where it's like all it takes is
I think they put that referee in there that like historically calls against the home team?
Yeah, all it takes is a couple calls here and there, bro, and it's pretty easy to influence.
Here's why.
You know what I mean?
Here's why. I'll say to you, even if that's the case, here's why it doesn't matter. The Ravens didn't show up. They just fucking didn't show up. So, like, I think they could have won that game. I think they should have won that game. I think that they had more talent on the field on both sides of the ball than the Kansas City Chiefs, with one exception, and that's at the quarterback position. And I think that we've kind of been saying it all year. It's like Mahomes is still the best QB. So if you're going in and it looks at all close, the thing that's going to tip it is probably the guy just getting the job done. And on behalf of Mike, but also to fight against him a little, I'm not 100% blaming Lamar Jackson. I'm not like buying into the narrative that like he wasn't fucked over a couple of ways. Can it be true that pick he threw in the end zone was both pass interference, so they should have called it, and one of the most egregious and horrid throws of the playoffs so far, so it's fine that they didn't? Can both things be true? Because it's like, I don't know, dude, you threw a fucking pick though. Like, it's like he did get PI'd. I admit that there was a PI. It happened. I witnessed it with my eyes. I saw it. It was blatant. But he also at the same time threw an absolute fucking duck. I don't understand how both things can be true. It's like a glitch in the matrix, but is that a crazy take?
No.
He didn't like really deserve to get the PI to save that play. You know what I mean?
I feel like that does happen all the time where it's like, you know what I mean? In certain situations, you see it happen where the ref holds flags where it's like, did he pick it? Oh, he did. Okay, pass interference.
He threw it like right to that sneaky safety that just came. Like he just watched it into his fucking hands, dude.
And listen, I'm with you with the Ravens where it's like they pulled the Cowboys. I was talking to my buddy and they pulled the Cowboys this weekend where they panicked, bro. Where they fell behind. And instead of relying on what got them to where they were as the 1 seed, as the best team in the AFC with this run game, Lamar just decided to be a pocket passer and try and take them back with his arm the entire game. It's like I saw a stat that said the running backs in the second half had a combined like 8 carries or something like that. Is absurd. That can't happen with a team.
Did you see also that like the Ravens couldn't really get the run going early, so they sort of just gave up on it right away. And it was like way too early. But at the same time, like I agree with you that he was just trying to like just gunsling his way to a victory. And like I wouldn't say it almost worked, but like it did look, I was still believing that he could make a play by the end of the game. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't like totally decided because Harbaugh came out at halftime and he was like, I think we kind of have a handle on why they like kind of did this in the first half. And I think we're going to keep Mahomes a lot quieter in the second half. And they did. The defense did a better job in the second half against the Kansas City offense. They kept them pretty quiet, I thought, for the most part, comparatively to the first half. They did put the Ravens in a position to win. Like the Chiefs only scored 17 points for the whole game. Like, you know, they scored 0 fucking points in the second half, but the Ravens only
three
scored
points
3.
total.
Yeah. Like the Kansas City Chiefs laid a fucking egg in the third quarter and an egg in the fourth quarter. Like it's a little different than the Cowboys, I think, because the defense came out and did their fucking job. Like Harbaugh came out and said it. He was like, I think we can keep Mahomes quiet. I like think we just need to do like a couple of things and we'll like keep him quiet. I watched him say it and I was like, okay, I think they can do that. I have faith that they can actually pull that off. But then yeah, the offense just could not fucking get it going. And it seemed like it seemed there for the taking, right? Like with the Cowboys, it was like, oh fuck, like now that one thing's going wrong, everything's fucking going wrong. Like we're completely fucked. Like this tumbling block tumbles and then the whole thing tumbles. But the Ravens like stopped the bleeding and they look like the team they had looked like all year on at least one side of the ball, right? So I was just a little perplexed as to what the fuck they like Lamar Jackson was doing, to be honest. Because
keep going.
no, that's it. I mean, it's like even Odell Beckham Jr. on the sidelines is like, yo, do you want to like run the ball a little bit, dude? Like,
Well,
you know,
it's just
you always do that.
what's so frustrating too is like, bro, when you think about what the Ravens are, and we've been saying this for a few years now, is like I love Harbaugh as a coach, man, I do, but his inability to win these big games, and it just seems like everything that they do well in the regular season completely flips when it gets to these games. And like I don't think it's fair to put it on Lamar anymore because, yes.
I think the opposite, dude. Like, I think they finally didn't look like the team was fucking failing. Like, it finally looked like it was just him. You know,
You
like
think it was just Lamar at this point? Yeah.
I mean, it was, bro. Like at the end of the day, you went into halftime and it was 17-7. Okay. Like it's a completely handleable and winnable fucking situation. The Chiefs finished the game with 17 points. If you went into halftime, if you and I were going into halftime and I was like, yo, Bob, the Chiefs are going to finish the game 100%. I'm sure. I know. I've seen the future. The Chiefs are going to finish this game. And I'm saying this to you at halftime with 17 points. Who wins the game? You're like the Ravens. You're the Ravens. Of course they do. The Chiefs don't score in the second half. Oh, the Ravens win. The Ravens completely fucking win. Like, unless you're saying the fucking Chiefs were like managing the fucking game and just like, they were taking long drives. Like, what they scored 0 fucking points. That's not by design. That's the defense fucking stopping you. They didn't even let them in field goal range for 2 whole quarters. That's the defense everybody was criticizing. Oh, they always shit the bed. They always shit the bed late in games. They always do this. Like, that was like the fucking narrative. They changed the narrative. They did their jobs.
Well, what's the opposite with the Ravens too, and this was a little Cowboys estimate. It seemed like whenever there was the big play to make and they made it, something happened that was out of character or something wild would go down to call that back for the Ravens.
Okay,
The biggest example is obviously
the taunting. Don't call that. Don't call
bro.
that. Don't call that.
Yeah, you can't call that penalty. Yeah,
just don't ever call that ever. It's fine,
bro. Zay Flowers, bro. Just get in the end zone. The hell are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing, man? Just get in the goddamn end zone. Like
I will say I was a little on his side for the taunting because I'm like, everyone's like, well, there's a trifecta. Like he stood over him, he said some shit, and then he flipped the ball. And I'm like, bro, like it's the fucking conference championship game. Like, who gives a fuck? Like, don't call taunting, like ever. Just please don't. Like, you guys seem like somebody's really annoying mom when you call that play. Like, just it's fine. They're grown men. They get paid a ludicrous amount of money. They can talk shit to each other. But then this is why you don't call the taunting, like ever. Homeboy is the one that made the play on the fucking ball before the end zone. The tauntee. The tauntee made the fucking play on the ball with Tuesday Flowers in the end zone and got the fucking touchback. I loved it. I loved it. I was like, that's why you don't call taunting, because my dude stood on business. Like he won the exchange. Like you didn't need to call the taunting play. You know, he was gonna get his.
Ball don't lie, bro. Ball
Yeah,
don't lie.
he was gonna get his, dude. He went back out there and he got his. Don't worry about it. You don't need to call the hurt feelings play. I'll just go get mine. Don't worry about it.
I
don't
get it.
interfere.
I get instigate. I feel like they should change it to instigation or like instigating rather than taunting. Like I get calling a penalty.
Man retrieves a fucking javelin from his uniform and stakes it into the heart of his opponent. I don't want you involved in the shit that they talk. Do not fucking talk to them about the shit they're talking to each other. Let them talk as much shit as humanly fucking possible. Let them say whatever they want. Don't ever call taunting. Ever.
I would take football to a different level if they start doing that shit.
I want the Blitz the League version.
Bro, that was the best video game. Best video game ever made.
So good.
The season story mode, bro. It was so good.
And you were like trying to hurt guys. You were like going for the ankles. You're like, I broke his fucking ankle. Awful. I don't encourage that. We don't endorse that. We don't endorse that here on this.
Out for 3 plays. Out for 3 plays.
Beer antlers.
Yeah, man, it just I'm so bored of the Chiefs. So
Can I
bring that up? I'm so sick of this team. I'm so sick of them. I'm at the Patriots point where I'm just fucking sick of this team.
We'll talk about that in the context of the Super Bowl when we get to that. But I have to bring up one more thing about the Ravens before we stop shitting on them. I don't know whose idea it was to get like random Ravens from like when we were kids to come out and be like, come on. But it was so pick me and fucking thirsty when they did that. Like Ray Lewis like came out at the start and I was like, okay, that's fine. Like Ray Lewis came out and he like jumped around and he got the crowd amped up, and that's Ray Lewis. That's cool. But then like they were down and like Terrell Suggs, they like turned off the lights in the stadium and Terrell Suggs came out and he was like, yo, let's get it. And like, just tried to like, and I was like, this looks stupid. Okay. You look desperate to fucking pick up the flat crowd. It's not Terrell Suggs' job anymore to pick up the flat crowd. It's Lamar Jackson's job to pick up the flat crowd. You want the crowd to go off? Make a fucking play. That's how you get the crowd to go off. Don't fucking send Terrell Suggs out there to beg for applause. Are you fucking serious? That's the Baltimore? Come on. Anyway, I really liked how their defense played in the second half. I think they deserve a lot of credit. And I don't think that they're going anywhere. I think that team is right on the edge. They just need to figure some shit out because that defense.
You know what they need? It would sound like a broken fucking record. Every goddamn team ever with a good quarterback who can't get to the goddamn Super Bowl. What the fuck do they always need? They need a goddamn number 1 wide receiver. All right. Zay Flowers is great. He's not a number 1. He's an amazing two. I mean, he's but he's not a
he's
prototype.
Tiny is the thing. Like
okay, he's not a prototype. Let's
just wonder if we could get him on the stakes though and like turn him into Cooper Kupp. You know what I mean? Like I just wonder.
No, he's smaller than Kupp, isn't he? He's even smaller, bro. I think he's like fucking.
I just mean like he's pretty unable to like exist physically in the middle of the field, but I just don't think that that's not like changeable. You know what I mean? Like we just need to get him. Like I mean he had a tough day. Let's just put it that way. Like he had a tough day at the office. Like I honestly felt for the kid by the end of it, but at the same time, like, do you think it was bad that Mark Andrews came back? Like, do you think it was like, you're just out, dude? Like, I don't want to, if I was the offensive coordinator, I'd be like, I'm not pretending like you're there, because then Likely did really well in like his absence. And I was like, let's just keep doing what we're doing. They didn't do that. There was like some weirdness about it. Like we didn't know if like Andrews was going to come in and make a couple plays. I don't know. It just looked weird, but
the whole thing was weird. I agree. The Ravens did not show up to play.
Isn't it funny how everybody just talked the whole season about how the 49ers weren't good when they were under the cosh, when they got punched in the face, blah, 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 blah. And that turned out to be what the Ravens did. That's what everybody thought the 49ers performance, if they were going to lose their game, was going to be. But they went down early. And man, I could sort of tell that Detroit was going to cough that game up. I really enjoyed that game, but I was like, talking to my buddy, I sent this in the group chat.
Cost me $360.
That's too bad. But I mean, I sent the screenshot in the group chat where I was like, I think they're gonna fuck this up. Like they're up too much. Like they're not used to being here. And my buddy was like, yeah, it's gonna be some dumb 4th down call that Campbell makes that like
Of course it is. That's
and
what I
then
know.
and then they did it. They they didn't get it, and then the momentum of the game just left them completely.
I have to say, listen, I know Dan Campbell, this is like his thing, is what he does, you know what I mean? Those two have to be the two most inexplicable go for it fourth down calls I've ever seen in my goddamn life. Right? I mean,
It was tough.
bro, the second one to not take a fucking 48-yard field goal to tie the game to with the Super Bowl on the fucking line, bro. This isn't week 12, Dan Campbell. Okay. This isn't week 12 against the Falcons. Okay. This is to go to the fucking Super Bowl after you blew a 24-point lead. You know what you do? You kick the field goal and you go play some fucking overtime because you're fucking lucky to be there, bro. Like, what planet are you on? Like, can you imagine being a Lions fan and seeing your team going out there and going for that, bro? I
No, and
would
the thing
be
that the thing that really,
I would be losing my fucking mind if that was happening to me.
I
Losing my
think
mind.
I think the thing that really upset me about it too, and I'm not sure if this is like because I hear Ben Johnson staying for another season, the offensive coordinator, like he was probably the number one hottest commodity on the coaching market for a period of time before Harbaugh and Belichick threw their hats in the ring. At least on like the minds of the media. I don't know if Bill Belichick is getting a fucking job, to be honest with you, but they go into that halftime 24/7. And a couple of key plays involved Gibbs getting the ball on the outside and trying to make these kind of big, aggressive, athletic plays when all you had to do, and because it's not, my overall point is that it's not just the fourth down calls and it's not just the not going for like not kicking ever and like we're aggression and the numbers tell us this. It's not just that. It's he was eaten by his own monster by the end because every aspect of the game going into the second half, like when they're leaving the locker room, every aspect of the game says, just do exactly this and you'll win this game. Pound the ball. Hand the ball to David Montgomery. He's had multiple 1,000-yard seasons. He is a sure hand. He is an experienced veteran. Hand him the ball. Punt the ball when you can't get a first down with 3 attempts. Keep the ball on the ground, keep the clock running, and limit them to settling as much as you possibly can. Don't try to make big plays on defense. Bend, don't break. It was right there. The script was right there. And if he had shown me that he could do that, because I'm all for aggression. Like I'm good. Like be aggressive, Dan. Like I'm good with it. I like the culture. I like this. But for me, the best quality I've seen in coaches across every sport that I watch has always been malleability, the ability to read a situation and react to it. Because eventually every system comes up against a roadblock that is going to defeat it. And if you don't have an alternate way of looking at things, you will fall at that roadblock. And that's what we witnessed. That roadblock is usually a fucking playoff round too. You know what I mean? Like when we get here, this is when it happens. You have to be able to just do the thing. And it's not like they didn't have the personnel to do it, Bob.
The first one is what blows my mind, dude, is it was 24-7, right? They just scored a touchdown to kind of get some momentum there. And it's like if you kick I think it was like a 40-something yard field goal, right? It's 27-7. You're up 20 points, middle of the third quarter. Instead, you go for it, right? Then it's 24-7, right? And the 49ers have the ball back. Then that Ayuk play happens. That's just the football god saying, what the fuck are you doing, man? All you have to do.
That's when I knew the 49ers were winning the game, by the way.
But it's like all you have to do is not lose the game at this point. You know what I mean? That's where you're at, where it's like when you're up that much, just don't get in your own way. The Falcons did it in the Super Bowl back in the day. It's the same thing in this game where it's like, just make the easy decision.
That's what I'm saying.
Don't overthink it. Just play the game. and you're going to the fucking Super Bowl.
Yeah,
bro.
you didn't need the soundbite of like, yeah, we did it playing Lions football, like this, that, and the other. It's like, no, dude, just win the game. Like that's all anybody cares about at this point. Just win the fucking game. Like in key moments, like you're going to a rookie when you have like a well-performing Montgomery was having a good game. Like I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense to me. Why that was because it's like a double bluff. It's like rock, paper, scissors. I don't fucking know. Anyway, I wanted the Chiefs to get beat, and here's why. I didn't care about like Travis Kelce that much. I thought he was kind of funny with his brother on the podcast. Patrick Mahomes has always been kind of annoying, like if we're being honest, and like his family is annoying. Like when Patrick Mahomes talks, I'm like, ugh, oh my god, okay, here we go. This guy's goofy as fuck. But like, it wasn't that big of a deal to me. Like I didn't really give a shit. Like people were like, oh, his wife, dude. I'm like, I don't fucking care. Like I don't really care about like his wife or like his brother or anything like that. I just want to watch the product, you know. But I didn't like fucking watching those two dipshits bully the kicker before the fucking game. Like you went out there and you decided that the guy you were gonna like big dick, the guys from the fucking State Farm commercials, like Mahomes and Auto, are gonna go big dick that kicker. What the fuck? You're pussies. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, that's just gross, dude. Oh yeah, get out of here, Justin. And then even then, I'm like, all right, maybe I don't know the circumstances. Like they're warming up. I don't know what the angle is. Maybe he was being a dick. Maybe he shouldn't have been there. Maybe there's unwritten rules. I don't know. I've never been in the NFL. But then like Travis Kelce comes out today and he's like, you want to take it there, Justin? I'm like, okay, so you have a feud with a kicker. All right, it's official. You have decided that you have a feud with a kicker, Travis Kelce. And I was on his side, bro, for that. What like, oh, he Mr. Pfizer, and he got the Pfizer shot, and I'm like, he's in the commercial, and I'm like, bro, tight ends never get commercials. You fucking go get that paycheck. I don't care what your fucking stance
You hear
on
how
that
much he
season
got
is.
for that fucking commercial?
Was it a lot?
Oh my god!
Yeah, it's a ludicrous amount of money.
It's an amount to make you be like,
Big Pharma, baby, big
a lot
Pharma.
of money.
Yeah, they got money.
lot
I'll
of
say
money.
whatever the fuck you want into a TV camera for a certain amount of money. I don't give a shit. Go get your money, dude. But now I'm like, bro, you're in a feud with a kicker. You're bullying a fucking kicker. Like straight up, like that's so pussy. And then another Ravens player, and forgive me, I forget who it was, apparently before the game walked over to them and they were like, you're starting shit with a kicker. You guys are fucking bitches. And yeah, they won the game. But like they kind of lost the war a little bit, like in the public relations trenches. You know what I mean? Like I feel like more people hate the Chiefs now than ever.
They're definitely going villain for sure. They're going heel. There's no doubt. From the start was that Tony play. I think that was the heel turn was that where they started to become bitches about the refs and they started to complain about people's greatness and how it was like, and you're like, bro, really? Come on.
I was annoyed about that too. I was on their side for that because that was such a cool play. And I was mad that they like overturned it because I just like because he was like kind of offside. Like, who gives a shit? It didn't affect the play. Like, I just don't like when refs call shit that didn't affect the play. You know what I mean? It's like that's why the was it catchable discussion matters. Because it's like it doesn't matter. You know what I mean?
Their reaction to it though.
No, the reaction to it was lame.
It was
I
very
agree.
heel.
I agree. No, the reaction to it was lame. Like, especially because the week before they got fucked on a PI and they didn't say anything. And I was like, that's the right thing to do. Just keep your heads down and like just keep playing. But like this season honestly just made like all I've done all season is just wish that like Joe Burrow was here to do something about Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs, but he's not. He's hurt. So what do you think? What do you think going into the Super Bowl? I thought the 49ers looked really resilient, and I thought that they looked like they bounced back in a way I'd never seen them do before. And I think the Brock Purdy slander should end. Is that fair? Like, I think we're done like talking shit about Brock Purdy. Like, he's going to a Super Bowl. Like, at least hold him up. Like, don't go into it deciding that he sucks anymore, because that's what everyone seemed to do for like a long time, because he's like not flashy. He got 51 loud yards on the ground in that game. Loud fucking yards. So I don't know. What did you think? What did you think of that 49ers team? I don't think the Cowboys are getting past them. I'll tell you that.
No, the Cowboys will never get past it. People forget that Brock Purdy is now torn, I think it was UCL in his elbow from potentially going to the Super Bowl in his first 2 fucking years as starter. So,
Yeah.
like, I
I
really
feel like
think
you and I have
Purdy
been
slander
really
needs to
pro
stop,
Brock
man.
Purdy all year. Like all
Oh,
we've
yeah.
done has been like pro Purdy, and everybody just like was waiting for him to fail. He's not
Well,
made.
it's
Imagine you
just
put this
what
quarterback in that system. Imagine you put this quarterback in that system. I'm like, honestly, there's less of those guys than you think. Like if I put Trevor Lawrence in that system, I'm not. I don't think they're going to two. I don't think they're going to the Super Bowl this year. I don't.
look at the rest of the league, bro. What the fuck else do you want this guy to do?
Yeah, seriously.
Look at the rest of the quarterbacks. Like, let's
Seriously.
fucking relax on
It's
him,
because he
please.
doesn't look like
Come
it. This
on.
is because he doesn't look like Herbert.
Yeah, just because he
You know
looks
what I
like
mean?
he's your little brother who's 5 foot away.
Right. Yeah. He does. He looks small and annoying. I get it. It's like, get out of here, Brock. I get it. I understand why, but it's like at this point, it's like, no, he's pretty legit though. He's
Doug
pretty
Flutie
fucking
syndrome.
legit.
I
And
understand.
if he goes out there and beats Pat Mahomes in a Super Bowl, like everybody shuts all the way the fuck up.
I don't think he's going. I don't think he's going to. I
Oh,
don't think he's going to. Personally,
Interesting. Why is that? Explain it to me.
I just think that Pat Mahomes is on his way to being GOAT number 2. Personally, and I said this to you guys at the beginning of the fucking season. Everyone's like, "Oh my god, no, bro, it's happening. It's unfolding in front of us. The script is so clear and obvious that Pat Mahomes is gonna be chasing Brady 6-7 years from now. It's so clear to me that like this is how it's being set up, and I don't see a way he doesn't win this game. I can't bet against Pat Mahomes in the Super Bowl. It's
No,
it's
you
like
shouldn't
you
bet
say with
against
Brady.
him.
It's
You
like
shouldn't bet against him.
Well, it's like you used to say with Brady. It's really hard to picture Pat Mahomes walking off the Super Bowl field with confetti falling around him of 49ers colors and him being sad. I just can't picture it. You know what I mean? It's a very hard picture for me it's much easier for me to see the 49ers walking off sad than the Chiefs. You know what I mean? Like all football stuff aside, it's Pat Mahomes, bro. So, Mahomes is Mahomes.
Yeah, but he's won 2 Super Bowls, bro.
That's
Tom Brady's won 7. It's just we're not talking about it yet. Like he has so many to win. Like it's crazy.
I know, but 4 out of 5. He's well on his way. He's getting there.
Bro, he's not well on his way. He's won 2. Brady has 7. He's not even halfway.
But he's how many years in is he? What is this? 5?
Yeah.
Brady had the same amount after 5.
Bro,
and I think
Brady's longevity is the thing that was special about him. Like
we'll see, bro.
The fact that he was able to play until a certain amount of time.
The fact that he played from when I was 13 until almost 40.
Dude.
Yeah,
like what? It's like it's the simplest equation in sports. It doesn't need any extra additions to it. If he wants to be, if you want to talk about him and as good as Tom Brady, he has to win 7. That's it. It's not any more complicated than that. And getting to 7 is crazy, bro. It's fucking crazy. Like the fact that happened is fucking crazy. And like, I can't possibly believe that the level of talent in this league won't rise to a point where they don't let Pat Mahomes do that. Because honestly, guys, that's your job now. Like everyone in the NFL's job, other than if you're playing on a team with Pat Mahomes, is to prevent Pat Mahomes from winning 7 because that's embarrassing for you if that happens. That means you guys fucking suck. Because that guy went and got 7 on you, dude. He went and got 7 on you. There's like, the difference with Brady is there's like 12 crops of players that feel that way because he did it across like 16 fucking eras. So it's like, dude, it's like, I'm sorry. Like it is entirely too early to have that conversation. Like that is still true. If he goes and wins this Super Bowl, it will still be too early to have that conversation. If he goes next year and wins another Super Bowl, it will still be too early to have that conversation.
He still has to get 3 more.
3 away. 3 away. You could write the next great American novel in the minimum time he needs. The minimum amount of years he needs after this year is 4 in a row. I doubt it. Longevity, you're gonna get to Brady level. Is he gonna be able to win a Super Bowl at 40? Is the question that you're asking. Because that's going to have to be the case, most likely, unless he goes on a crazy streak that we've never seen the fucking like of. And I don't think he can. I don't think he can do that. So, longevity is the question of the day. Can Pat Mahomes win a Super Bowl at 40? I don't think so, but I don't see it. I would say what I'm seeing for him is he gets to be next to Joe Montana. And that is high praise. By the time Pat Mahomes really hangs it up for good, I think he'll be in the Joe Montana conversation, who is the
He'll be like the Kobe Bryant. He'll be like the Kobe Bryant in the NBA.
The undisputed number 2 level. And it's like, okay, great. Dude, we're sharing the 2 spot now. That's great. But honestly, bro, to get to where Brady is insane. It's crazy. Every time you actually break out the pebbles and the marbles and do the arithmetic, it's like 1, 2, 3. Ah, shit. 4, fuck. 5, 6. God damn it. It even takes a while to count to 7. It takes a minute.
It's a lot of Super Bowls.
And honestly, quite frankly, he probably should have won that Giants one. Like that was kind of a bad luck situation. I feel like the first one, like he had a way better.
Yeah, for sure.
I was like, fuck, man. Like any other day, like they fucking sack Eli Manning. Any other fucking day, they sack Eli Manning, and that motherfucker, like, talk about, like, I mean, the dude wasn't even in the league like 2 years later, helmet catch guy. It's like David Tyree. It's like, come on, bro. You know that was like your lucky day. But then again, I think it evens out because I think that they got lucky in the Seahawks one. But there's so many fucking Super Bowls to talk about, bro. It's like just keeping track of all the ones he won is hard. Never mind all the ones that he was in. We're not there yet, but I think we can hold on that conversation for now. And I think we can call it a podcast on that one. We're going to the Super Bowl, man. It's gonna be great. We're gonna watch the Super Bowl. We're gonna watch Ursher at halftime. It's gonna be super fun. I'm glad we kind of caught up with DK Sizzle, the real BK Bob Kelly, all the way from the West Coast to the East Coast. This has been Missing the Point.
Hi, I'm Sherilyn Fenn from Twin Peaks. What did you do on your last Saturday night?
Did you hear something?
Toilet paper.
There's none. Nada. The reserves have gone dry. People are hoarding it. I should have done that.
They're all out of hand sanitizer at my Target.
Mark, when did you last watch the news?
We are getting reports of forced quarantines in China, Japan, and now Italy.
You're cutting onions in half and putting them around your apartment.
Yes, exactly. It kills the COVID.
Excuse me?
Let's go, get in.
Vamos, rápido.
Have you ever driven one of these?
Never.
I'll drive, ladies.
I've got the keys.
Excuse me, I'm lost. I'm looking for my wife. I got turned around.
Join me, Eric Roberts, Jennifer Elise Cox, and Ed Asner for The Last Saturday Night, an Electrocast podcast. You'll love it. Electrocast. Electrocast.